When Season 3 of Stranger Things dropped on July 4th, my best friend and I woke up, immediately hunkered down on his red couch in his dark-ass room, and binged the shit out of the entire season. Many people have felt like Stranger Things has been getting worse with each season, but I personally feel like it has only gotten better. Season 3 was one of my favorite seasons, if not my favorite. I know there's a lot to dislike, but since the third was one of my favorite viewing experiences, waiting for Season 4 was building my expectations and my hype. But then a pandemic disrupted the world and Season 4 was pushed back nearly 3 years. When Season 3 released, my girlfriend and I just started dating. Time flies, and in the amount of time Stranger Things 4 was being made, I feel like I have grown a lot from the person I was who binged the previous seasons all in one day. When the 4th season's trailer dropped, I was so pumped. I watched theory videos and read up on how much blood, sweat, and money went into its production. Even the episode's lengths got longer, which intrigued me because it clearly meant more story. I've heard the majority of viewers and reviewers weigh in that this is the best season or that it's a masterpiece, but frankly, I confess I'm in the minority here as I really didn't enjoy it. In all honesty, it's my least favorite Stranger Things experience. There are a boatload of amazingly beautiful sequences in Season 4. If you haven't seen it, this is spoiler territory, so I'm going right into it. Max's running up the hill episode is amazing. The one-shot shootout in that same episode, Eddie slaying the guitar in the finale, and Eleven going ham on that helicopter. Ooh yeah! And Lucas acting his ass off in that finale. Those are just a few things that truly stood out to me while watching this season. But where there is good, there are also a ton of unnecessary and boring scenes that Jacqueline and I didn't really love. My girlfriend and I watched this whole season together, and I think we paused every episode at least once and did something in between because we just weren't feeling it. It's really bugged me this past week because I didn't want to make a video about the new season. I really liked it, but for a show that has been so fucking good all these years and waiting on pins and needles for the new season, I don't know, I felt a bit disappointed. And I don't like to talk trash about movies on my channel. I like to just talk about the things I love on this channel. I've tried to figure out why I don't agree with critics or fans. Maybe it's because I've grown up. Maybe it's always been like this while watching Stranger Things. I just haven't noticed till now. I think at the end of the day, I don't need to justify why I don't like a season everyone else loves. When every season of Stranger Things ended, I was more than ready for the next one. But when Season 4 ended, I seriously looked at Jacqueline and I was like, okay. I just don't care. And I think I don't care because of how it was written. First and foremost, where the hell are the consequences? Yes, I know Eddie died, and that really pissed me off because they made it seem like several people were going to bite the dust, and then the one new character bites the dust? No one else? For a moment, we thought they killed Max, but then they gave Eleven the Force powers and brought her back to life. Or she's Vecna. This season really showed me that the Stranger Things writers are terrified of taking chances and killing off characters from the original season, and that just rubs me the wrong way. Another thing I hated was the dialogue in many scenes. Many have already addressed the shitty writing, so I don't need to go into it, but if you're someone who didn't notice, come on dude. Go rewatch any of Mike's scenes or Eleven's in the first half. Will literally stands there and nods and makes faces for every scene he is in, except part 2, he does pretty well. It's ridiculous how much dumber these characters got, and Jacqueline said to me that they just don't feel like themselves at all, which I completely agree with. They made Robin the comic relief, and whenever a truly horrific situation was going on, she comes in and says the most cringiest thing. And the basketball players, my god, the basketball players. I know this is a fictional series, but Jesus Christ, the basketball kid was on a whole nother level of stereotypical bully. Same with the girls who bullied Elle in part 1. Viewers deserve more creativity. I know I'm kind of just talking shit, so let's backtrack and talk about the things I did like too. I'm glad they brought in a villain who speaks and is actually a live person, not a demogorgon or whatever CGI thing they come up with next. Giving Vecna a personality and backstory that ties everything that comes before was really cool. And yeah, he kind of won in the end, but none of these damn characters died. That wouldn't be possible. Fuck, Eddie. Of all the characters, let's kill everyone's favorite. And to go off of that, I love Steve, but he has the goddamn setup of the season to be killed off, only to get a pat on the back from Robin in the background when Nancy was hugging Jonathan. I won't even go into the Russian shit. What a bore and a half, even though I love Hopper as a character. I know I'm ranting, but I needed to get it off my chest. It bugs the hell out of me that everyone is praising this season when they are clearly missing that half of the season was simply the writers trying to fan service the hell out of us without actually giving us what we deserve. That's coming from someone who loves Marvel movies, but come on, this is Stranger Things. This isn't a fan service comic book fest. This is a original series. They're shining glitter in our faces and really giving us the bare minimum. At the end of it all, I'm still a fan of Stranger Things, but season 4 kind of made the diehard fan in me turn into someone who may skip tuning in on the first day of season 5. I don't hate this season, I'm just ranting because I just looked forward to it for 3 freaking years and I just felt super underwhelmed. I believe the biggest issues aren't their fault, but Netflix. Netflix needs to do a weekly release schedule. They need to cut down on times like cable television. If Stranger Things was on HBO or some other cable network, we'd get all the best parts of the show without the extra fluff they're just adding in just to add more time to the episode. Because of those networks, they're forced to cut time. Stranger Things 4 is unnecessarily long, and I expected with 3 years in the making and plenty of time to edit, we'd actually get a masterpiece. Not the one everyone believes we did.
I don't want a letter. We're right here. I'm right here.
Tune in every Friday for new movie videos. Please like, share, and subscribe. Comment down below what other movies you would like me to do videos on. Thank you, Mom, for editing the scripts for my movie essays. I appreciate you. Till next time, thanks for watching. Catch you on the flip side.